worst performance of I can't even speak. One of the worst performances I've ever seen from Spurs in a long time, bro. So embarrassing. So embarrassing. Genuinely, what the hell was that, man? Honest to God, what was that? I don't even know what to say. This is just embarrassing, bro. Just embarrassing. Don't even know what to say. Don't even know. Don't even know. Don't even know what to say. Bournemouth 1, Spurs 0. Shambolic performance. Nothing really changed in the second half. We only picked things up around like the 15th minute. Like I said, just losing every single ball. There was no urgency for Spurs. There was zero urgency. I don't know what we were trying to do. We lost the midfield battle. Front three was isolated. We lack a lot of creativity. And this is what I've been saying, bro. For the way that Thomas Frank sets us up, and this is not a slight against Thomas Frank. This is not a slight against Thomas Frank. But for the way that Thomas Frank sets us up, if we don't get that first goal, we're going to have a lot of work to do because there's no creativity. There is none. The problem is when you start Palhinha, you're banking on the fact that we get that first goal. If we don't get that first goal, you have to take Palhinha off. That's a sub that you have to waste. Because of the fact that there's no offense in Palhinha. There's none. So, yeah, man. Embarrassing, bro. Embarrassing loss. We have to hold this loss for 2 weeks before international break. The Spurs international break curse continues. It's embarrassing. Thomas Frank tried, he changed, he adapted. We looked a lot better in the last 10 minutes, but it was way too late. We left it way too late. And we got to give credit to Bournemouth. We have to give credit to Bournemouth. They played really well. Tactics was spot on. All the praise for Bournemouth, man. Like, I don't want to take anything away from Bournemouth. They played so well. They hit us on the counter. They were a lot more threatening. They were creating chances like it's nothing. The way that they were able to play through us. They played through us so well. The 1-2s, the through balls. The technical ability of some of these Bournemouth players is actually beautiful. It's actually beautiful. So, all credit to Bournemouth, man. Spurs, on the other hand, shambolic. Frank, back to the drawing board. Lots to think about, lots to do. There is a few days left in the window. We need help. I want Savinho through the door. I want Lookman through the door. At this point, if Solanke is actually out for 2 to 3 months, we need another striker. Because the moment Richarlison drops, it's over. And then we have Richarlison putting in a performance like this, we have to rely on Tell next. And granted, I'll be honest, Tell came on, he didn't play bad. But it's not good enough. We don't have game changers on that bench. We don't. So, lots to think about, lots to do. Daniel Levy, you still have work to do. I'm happy you got Simmons, fair play. Kudus, obviously, I'm happy you got him. There's still lots of work to do. Also, I want to touch on Kudus. Mohamed Kudus, I think this is one of those games where the West Ham fans low-key might have been right. Bro was low-key a ball hog. There was plenty of times where Kudus just had to pass the ball off. Lay it off to Spence. You had the overlapping run plenty of times to Spence. Play the ball inside. Spence was going outside, inside. You just had to play the through ball. But Kudus wanted to do it all by himself. Low-key a ball hog. This was the worst performance I've seen from Kudus, to be honest. The worst. But I will say, though, with that being said, at least Kudus was willing to be the only person to make a change. At least. So I'll give it that much. At least Kudus was the only player that was willing to make a change. So I'll give him that. But, man, embarrassing performance from Spurs. International break. We hold that. We just have to hold it. And it is what it is, man. It is what it is. So, fuck. We'll be back in 2 weeks, I guess. Big up to you guys in the chat. We had so many people watching, man. 50 of you guys on TikTok. We will. It is what it is, man. It is what it is. I don't know, man. I don't know, but thank you guys for watching, man. It's embarrassing. It's so embarrassing. We'll be back. Stay tuned. Xavi Simmons video dropping soon. So disappointed, man. See you guys later, bro. Peace out.